All right, guys, what's going on? So wanted to bring you guys a video today on a build that I have really been enjoying, just farming XP with, taking out control points, doing a bunch of open world activities, and mainly just farming for XP. I'm still currently trying to max out the season pass and still get my modifiers and all that, so this build has just been really helping me get through a lot of content. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Oh, we got some guys right here.
Put some letters up. Hell no. That's it.
See if we can do... I want to try and do 2 control points. See if we can clear this one out pretty quick. We got a lot of guys right here. Back up a little bit. Got an exotic.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh, come on.
Incoming hostiles detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
All this. Pick up this. Look at all. What do we get here? The mosquito. I actually just got one of those. Oh jeez, I'm getting shot at. All right, let's do this control point.
Reinforcements incoming.
Jeez, man.
Armor hostile detected.
Get this guy up here. Want this guy to hop down. Oh, we got him.
Incoming hostiles detected.
All right. Yeah, I really love this build for knocking out this content. It just helps going through content like control points and just a lot of activities just really quick. Let's grab all this. What do we get? Oh, it's down here. Head to the next control point. Want to try to knock both of these out for you guys. Let's go with this one. Yeah, I've seen a couple iterations of this build, and to be honest, I was pretty hesitant to use it just because I'm not really a huge fan of sniping in this game. Because I don't really like the feeling of being scoped in this game for some reason. It just doesn't feel right to me. With this build and not having to be scoped in and still just doing a ton of damage is really nice, and it just kind of gives the game a different feel, to be honest. Let's knock this one out. Get up top right here.
Can't even see them.
Reinforcements en route. Heavily armored hostile detected.
We can get up top.
Hide. Fear. Drones are up. Shit, this is really bad.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Not more. All the fallen.
It's over!
Stay for one more day.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Oh, we got rogues. Let me push back. Oh, jeez. I don't think I've used this build against rogues yet, so hopefully we can.
Agent detected. Hostile slam turret detected. Hostile assault turret detected.
Get this guy over here.
Yes, I can see them.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Sending cam launcher!
Hostile phaser drone detected.
Get it! No shot! Armor's busted!
All right, nice.
Rogue agent eliminated. Supply room
Already
access
maxed out on gear.
unlocked.
All right, let's go grab this, and then I'll show you guys the build real quick. This is my first time actually encountering rogues in a while. Actually, I've been farming these control points for a couple days, and I honestly haven't ran into some rogues. This was the first time seeing the build go up against the rogues, and it did pretty well. It wasn't no. Deconstruct all this. I'll leave that there for now. All right, let's go over here. All right, guys. So the build we are running is I am running a hotshot build for this build right here, and with the hotshot gear set. So I am running a 4-piece, and then I do have the Araldi bag and the Providence chest piece. So again, I have seen a couple iterations of this build, but this is the way I put it together, and it's the way it works best for me. So yeah, so with the 4-piece we have hotshot. So 2 pieces give you marksman rifle damage and weapon handling, so 30% of both, and then 3-piece will give you 30% headshot damage. And then for the 4-piece you get headache. First headshot with the marksman rifle will increase next headshot by 20%. Second consecutive headshot with the MR will give you 10% armor. If at full armor, it will give you bonus armor max plus 50% of the current armor value. Third consecutive headshot will refill the magazine. From the 4th headshot forward, agents will get all 3 bonuses for each consecutive headshot kill. Missing a headshot will reset the cycle. So yeah, I do have weapon damage on here, headshot damage and a headshot damage mod. For the gloves, it's going to be weapon damage and headshot damage. The knee pads, weapon damage, headshot damage. And for the holster, weapon damage and headshot damage. For the bag, I am running the Araldi bag, giving me that 10% marksman rifle damage. I have crit hit damage on here, headshot damage, and a headshot damage mod. And I did decide to go with vigilance on here, increases total weapon damage by 25%, taking damage, disables this buff for 4 seconds. And for the chest, I do have the Providence chest piece, giving me 30% headshot damage. I have weapon damage on here, headshot damage, crit hit damage, and headshot damage mod. And then for the talent, I did go with Headhunter. After killing an enemy with the headshot, your next weapon hit within, it says, sorry, your next weapon hit within 30 seconds deals an additional 125% of that killing blow's damage. Damage is capped at 800% of your weapon damage. This is raised to 1250% if your headshot damage is greater than 150%. So yeah, again, multiple iterations, but this is the way I've done it. I have seen a lot of people run Chain Killer, but I decided to switch it up and throw a Providence chest piece on here. And for the weapon, I have tried a lot of marksman rifles with this build to kind of see which one best kind of suits my play style. And I have tried a lot of rifles for this build, but after farming for this SR1, I got it to drop with all the attributes I wanted on it. So I have marksman rifle damage on here, headshot damage, and damage to targets out of cover. For the talent, I did go with Determined. After killing an enemy with the headshot, the next headshot landed on the enemy will be guaranteed headshot. So once you get that one headshot off the enemy, from there on out, as long as you're hitting your shots, it will all be guaranteed headshots. That's why we're able to kind of hit them in kind of whatever body part, and it'll still count as a headshot. So that's why it's very, very easy to go through content. You're one-shotting pretty much everything. Maybe a couple of named enemies here and there, you won't be able to get that headshot or get that one-shot kill if Headhunter isn't, I guess, fully maxed out. And also if Vigilance is proc. So kind of all these kind of have to be procced at once in order for you to get that for sure one-shot on a named. But majority of the time, you should get a one-shot on named enemies. A little bit of the tankier ones, like the big guys, the big tanks who have a bunch of armor, it's very hard to get a one-shot kill on them. But yeah, so if you guys want to check out the stats, I have the stats here. So we are sitting at 10% crit hit chance, 69% critical hit damage, and we are sitting above 280. We are sitting at 280 headshot damage, 280% headshot damage. And as you can see with our build, if you're sitting above 150, you get that increase, so it's raised for a Headhunter. But yeah, and the two skills I am running are the Decoy and the Reviver Hive. Yeah, so yeah, just a quick little video I wanted to make you guys on this build I have been running. It's been helping me a lot with content, really. Just getting through the content, getting back in the game. I took a big break, so I'm trying to come back, farm as much XP as I can, max out my pass, and just from there on out, kind of just, optimize all my builds, kind of get ready for the new update we're gonna get. And yeah, for the secondary, you guys can run whatever you want, but I go with the Scorpio just in case you get those rogue agents. And a lot of times I do find myself getting rushed by a lot of enemies, so it's a great weapon just to kind of hold them off. But yeah, burning in with the sharpshooter specialization, as you guys know, is kind of what you want to do when you're running rifles or any sort of sniper builds. It's just my preference on what I like to run. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the build. Again, great build just to get through content, control points, territory controls, public executions, just anything open world wise. It'll help you out a lot. Even some missions, I haven't tried this out on a lot of missions yet, but I want to soon see how it works out. But so far, doing open world activities with this build, it helps me a ton get through a bunch of content. And yeah, hopefully you guys like the build. Just something I put together. I've seen a lot of guys run this, so I kind of wanted to give it a shot, and I really do love it. Hopefully you guys maybe switch some things up. And again, I don't have everything maxed out on expertise, so some of you new guys who are getting into the game, again, you don't have to have everything maxed out in order to do crazy damage. you'll still hit really hard, even with, you know, builds. As long as you continue to optimize them and max them out as much as you can, you'll still hit pretty hard, as long as, you know, you're hitting your shots and, you know, you just have these talents on it to help you guys out a lot. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys later.